Hello, welcome back to the channel. I am back with another reading today, and this one, I just spent a sec meditating with my guides for a hot minute before recording this because I was like, I feel like doing a reading. I don't know what the topic should be. Lo and behold, the topic that they gave me is what wish is coming true? There we go, sweet and simple. What wish is coming true? What have you been working on? What have you been praying for? What's coming true? Is it coming true? How? Why? Let's get into it. I'm going to do 3 groups, 3 piles. So without further ado, I'm not even going to bother having you like meditate on any cards. Just take a deep breath right here. Think intuitively, group 1, group 2, or group 3. What number are you most drawn to? And let's go. All right, group 1, here we go. Group 1, what wish is coming true? What wish is coming true for group 1? Now, if you are familiar with my readings and or the channel and have been following me, you know my reading style never gets straight to the answer right away. We kind of have to go through a journey to get to what Spirit wants to tell us, because you know you gotta eat your vegetables first before you get dessert. So right off the bat, group 1, I feel like whatever you have been wishing for has been very emotionally taxing on you. We've got this trifecta right here: Moon, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. I feel like whatever your wish is, which we are going to get into, but it is something that is so heavily emotionally important to you, that is just, you feel so in your feelings about whatever this is. It just carries that much weight for you, and it's something that stems from your heart that you feel so strongly about and so passionately about, and it just feels like it's so intertwined with who you are. You know, like this is really just like stemming out of your heart, and I feel like whatever this is, there's just this deep sense of longing that you really, really, really want this thing, whatever it is. Yeah, and you crave it. I feel like if you don't think about it every night, you sure do subconsciously. It's something you think about a lot, and you pray for it a lot, and you're consistently asking questions about it and praying to either your guides or the universe, whoever you believe in. And yeah. So it's funny, I feel like just based off of this, I feel like I'm getting a message here that whatever this wish is, some of you may be feeling that you're either at the moment incapable of getting it, or that there's something hindering you or blocking your progress. Not even blocking, but I don't feel like anything's blocking you. I feel like your progress is just you're perceiving it to be coming slower than it actually is. And it's funny because it's not, I just feel this message of like what you think is untrue, because you are capable. You are more than capable. But for whatever reason, you are feeling like this man on crutches, and you believe that you have 1 leg, but really you still have your other leg. You have 2, in fact, 2 good legs. So you've got more than you believe that you have. One sec while I take a little sip of H2O. Okay, it's been really hot here, you guys. All right, so where are we headed with this? Yeah, we feel extremely emotionally connected with our wish. I feel like I need to pull a couple more cards. Whatever this is, I feel like you could either be making money from it, or it is some kind of very passionate hobby. It doesn't have to be monetized. I feel it's a craft. It's some kind of, for many of you, it's going to be a craft. What am I looking at? Let's look at it together. We got the World and the Hermit. They came out like this. Initially, what I'm feeling here is this very like quick sense that just came in of like, oh, like I just don't know. I'm not certain. I'm unsure. But it was like such a quick little flash of that feeling, followed by what I am perceiving this World card to represent for you, which is like, there is so much for you to expand into with this. Whatever this wish is, and I'm not saying anything specific right at this time because this is meant to apply to so many different people, which is why I always prefer personal readings over general readings myself. But the energy behind this is what's meant to apply for many, many, many people. Is that even though initially you feel like you're a little bit uncertain with this thing, whether it's like self-doubt or self-esteem, self-confidence, there seems to be something that does not feel fully solid to me and like really sturdy and grounded. And this is a belief. It's a belief that feels very a little weak. And you know, I mean, like, look at this guy. He's kind of like looking down on himself. He's like shrouded in these covers, and he just doesn't seem like where he knows where he's going. And yet we've literally got the World here. She's open, bright, expansive. I mean, even the World itself, like when you think about it, there's so much out there. There's so much for you to achieve. And that is the realm of possibility I'm seeing here is much, much greater than you are aware of, than you even give the possibility credit for. And I'm seeing a lot of people here just don't fully comprehend just the amount of possibility that you are capable of claiming for yourself. It's there. And it's right there for you. I keep getting drawn back to this Five of Pentacles, which I think traditionally it even means like, you know, these two people, I mean, look at them. Let's dissect this for a sec. These two people, they're out in the cold, they're out in the snow, we're on crutches. They're like, woe is me, I'm out in the cold, I'm out in the snow. The church is right there. The church is right there. They can choose to see it, to go inside, to find solace, sanctuary, help, assistance. And that is what that is literally your message here, is that the possibility is already there for you. It's just that you need to become aware to see that, you know, I can go and do this and claim it and get the help that I need, or to expand in the way that I want to expand, to you know, go out there, go forth with this wish. Yeah, because I also had Two of Wands pop out here for you. And, you know, he's looking at expanding. Okay, all right. So the wish, that seems to be coming true. Let's keep going further into it. Because at the end of the day, this reading is supposed to help you on some level, whether consciously, subconsciously. I really hope that it activates whatever you need. It gives you whatever you need, whatever, you know, whatever feelings maybe you've been missing. I hope this gives you the motivation that you need to take that step forward. Okay, we got the Hanged Man. Do I need one more? Am I good with what I've got? I do feel like I need one more, but from a different deck. Interesting, and I'll show you my cards in a sec. Okay. All right. Okay. We started off, again, very similar vibe here. Look at all this dark, heavy looking down. I don't know. I'm uncertain where it's gonna go. Oh, vibe. And you can get out of this. You can get out of this because we had strength and toaster. You are ready. You are capable of getting out of this. You have everything you need in order to get out of it. The inner strength that you need to move forward with this wish, you have it. It's there. It's there. Literally, this card says, get ready for a delightful surprise that will bring you much joy. Your toast is ready. You know, it's ready for you to consume it, apply it, put it into action is what I feel. Put it to use. Put it to use. I feel like there's a message coming in here that doesn't want me to use cards, oddly enough, so give me a moment to just breathe into it. I'm getting this message for those in this group. Something that you are being advised to do, a suggestion rather. Meditate on your inner fire. Meditate on your own confidence. Meditate on even just like set the intention, set the focus of like your own power, on focus onto your own power, because what I'm seeing here is like you need to connect to that. You need to connect to that part of your soul, to that part of yourself, and that's going to, what I'm seeing here is it's like you're focusing on, if you're into chakras and you understand this, your Manipura chakra, so your solar plexus, which is again about like action, confidence, ability to do things and put things into motion, self-esteem as well. And it's like energy gets drawn up from there and it expands up through you, and it literally like opens up the doors to what you feel is possible. And what's important here is for me to differentiate that it's not just you seeing, oh, this possibility is there. It's you feeling like the step that I take into the possibility is going to be a strong step. I'm going to know what to do. I'm going to know what to say, and it's going to work out. It's this super, like I want to say confidence, but it's this fortitude. It feels fortified. It's like this power is backing this action, and you just feel like you're not afraid that you're going to fail. That's really what it is. It's like this fearlessness. It's this fearlessness of like, you're backed by this like, you know, powerful beast, powerful energy that you have within you. You're not afraid. And you're not afraid to claim what you want, to go and get it. Go get her is what I'm hearing. Go get her. Get that toast. Okay. Yeah. Focusing on that inner power and that confidence in you. is really going to set a stronger foundation in the actions that you take towards your wish, in the actions of, you know, bringing your wish to life, or whatever that next step is. And I feel like that is it for group 1. Let me know how that resonated in the comments down below. I hope that gave you what you needed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. All right, if you chose group 2, this reading is going to be for you. So let's get into it. What wish is coming true? And I forgot to mention this in group 1, but I am open for private readings again. So feel free to book through my link in the description box below. And remember to sign up for my newsletter, because I am going to be bringing back the mediumship class relatively soon. So if you're interested in that, that is where you will likely hear about it first. So, group 2, what wish is coming true? Okay. It's a big one. It is a big wish. Ooh. One more. Okay, right off the bat, I feel like your wish, what you're wishing for, whatever this thing is that I'm tuning into here, it is first and foremost very divinely blessed. It is very divinely led. I just feel like you've definitely lots of angel energy around this. I just feel like divinity, like this is a blessing. It's not just some random wish you pulled off the street. Like, this is very significant to your life experience, to your path, to what you're trying to achieve in this life, I'm hearing. And that being said, it is a big wish, and I feel like whatever this wish is that's coming in also has a lot to do with, there's a big shift incoming around it. There's a big shift. Again, we're not necessarily scared of the tower here on this channel. In this reading specifically, I just feel like, yes, this is a big blessing, and it's going to require some change on your part. It's going to require some change, and for some people that may come across as a little scary. So I'm going to pull from this deck. Let's hear more about this wish that's coming true. Okay. I feel like I need to speak more on the tower, to be honest, just so, like, there's something about it that still feels like it's a little something that's kind of rubbing you a little bit not in the wrong way, but it's creating a little bit of friction in your energy that I'm picking up, because it's an uncomfortable feeling. It's an uncomfortable feeling, and I feel like they want me to just validate that it's uncomfortable. You feel like it could be out of your element a little bit, even though it's not. Something about it, I keep wanting to say will make you feel like a fish out of water, but it's not, like you're not. But this is just what's coming up in your energy. It's like you're almost perceiving like it's going to be this thing that you are unfamiliar with, that you have never. These are feelings in your energy. This is not what is. So yeah, I don't know why I feel like that had to be said. It's how you're perceiving it. You're perceiving it as scary because it's just unfamiliar. That being said, yeah, it's a transformation. We have Death card coming in. There's a transformation. I'm trying to see here if this is like around within you or within like certain life circumstances. What, like the transformation at hand. I feel it has more to do like within you, like the way that you feel. The way that you feel. Okay, and I have to say, like, all the cards that I've been shuffling for this group are kind of just like falling out willy-nilly, so I just really feel like I have to say this. Please take some time out of your day on a daily basis to center yourself. Center your energy. Because I do feel this emotional welling up within me that's really like agitating my energy in a way that's like, oh, I just feel really like antsy, anxious, and like I don't feel settled. And typically the Tower will do that to you. Like a lot of times when I see this coming up, it's because there is a little bit of unsettling energy coming through because it's trying to get you to shift. So, you know, don't fall into the don't fall into the crevices. Like, center yourself, ground yourself, take some deep breaths, slow down, pause, breathe. Someone's guide is really giving me all of these like very quiet words. Pause, breathe, slow down, walk. Take a moment to sit in stillness. Try. Try. I will say, I feel for some here that like running water will actually help you. That's kind of just like randomly coming through my mind. Being by running water, whether you're literally just turning your sink on and like sticking a palm underneath like some warm water, or if you have like a river, lake, stream, some form of body of water out in nature that you can go to. I'm also seeing like if you have one of those little Zen Buddha waterfall things where you like plug it in and then it like runs water from a little statue that you can like put on your desk, use that. But yeah, being by water like will help you to let this frazzled energy flow out from within you. Okay, so where am I going from here? I feel like I need to breathe into your message because they're like giving me a message now that's not on cards. So one sec. A lot of you are being run and ruled by your thoughts. And I just see like even when you do try to sit down and calm down and just kind of like center yourself, it's just you keep running back up into your head where it's like, okay, I'm going to calm, and then it's like, but what about this? And then you sit back down and then the energy does come down a little bit and then it just kind of like ramps up again. Please tell me if this is resonating with you. What will help you the thoughts, be mindful of not attaching to them. It is a very hard thing to control your thoughts very consciously for a very focused period of time, unless you have a very steady meditation practice and have literally trained your brain to slow down and be aware of thoughts and control them. What will help you in particular is, you know, the thoughts will come up where it's like you calm down and you're like, okay, I'm going to center myself. And then like the fear or the anxiety starts coming up. Don't like throw your lasso over those thoughts and then run with them. Like once they come up, notice that they're coming up and then come back down. That's what I feel like will really help you, is that don't like attach to those thoughts. Just like it's coming up, you see it, you say goodbye, come back down. You're just observing them, but you want to try and breathe more, take more breaths in the quiet spaces, if that makes sense. Like an anxious thought comes up and starts to run, and you're like, oh no, no, oh wait, that's an anxious thought. Okay, let me come back down. Breathe here. And then it's like, be aware of letting your anxiety rule you. Okay, now that I had that message out of the way, I feel like I need to go here. I feel like I need to pull some more for you. This wish that is coming true, though. Right now, we've just been having to address some of the, a lot of the anxiety that's been clouding it. You are moving towards something that's going to give you greater emotional fulfillment. You are moving towards something that's going to bring a greater sense of balance into your life that feels aligned. Like this thing, that whatever it is that you're calling in, it's going to bring us a greater sense of, oh, I feel like I'm aligned to this in my life. This is aligned to me. I'm living my life in an aligned way that feels right to you. That's what I mean by aligned. I know it's a buzzword in today's day and age, but it's going to make your, bring more of a sense of like, this feels right to your life. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, King of Cups, Knight of Cups. I got the, what is that, Justice. This feels, and again, we're getting a lot of water here. I also had Six of Swords come up. A lot of water. Spend some time by water. Drink water. Maybe cry out some water. This feels just more fulfilled to me. It feels right. It feels like you are in the flow. You are in the flow of where you want to be, what you want to be doing. Is there anything else on that? I feel like I need a pull from here for you. Jewelry box. Look beneath the surface and there you will find your treasure. So it's kind of like how we were talking about. You have a lot of anxiety and stress about it on the surface. Look a little deeper within. And there you will find trying to see what is it that you'll find in the stillness. I feel like I'm not necessarily being shown anything specific here, but I did see an image of a heart. So I feel like this is going to be extremely individual to each and every one of you. Look beneath the surface of your anxiety, and you specifically, group number 2, need to tune into your heart. Tune into your heart space. I want you meditating on your heart. Once you get into that space of like, okay, the anxiety is not like being in your, creating a monkey mind for you. Once you actually feel like, okay, I'm settled, I'm in the stillness, tune into your heart. What is the treasure there? You can ask yourself, like, what's the treasure in my heart? You know, in regards to this wish that you are trying to bring forth and move into. That's going to feel right for your life. Yeah, there's something really I'm getting this very deep sense of, and it's making me feel a little bit emotional, of something that is so true to you, something that is so deeply personal to you and no one else. literally like what makes you unique and the unique path that is unfolding for you in this life. And it's like very overwhelmingly special. So please, please put this into practice, because I feel like there is, like, as soon as, once you listen to this reading, I feel like you're going to see it. You're going to see what it is, because now that this reading will have awakened that in you. Okay. There's something for you to see there. Anything else for this group? Yes. Yes, there's another message for you here. Wow, it got real deep there for a sec. It got real deep, very heartfelt, and emotionally raw, even though I didn't really show it like fully, but... Mirror. Okay. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Okay. We're looking at this mirror. I feel like this is you looking at a mirror, trying to see within. And what you're going to find within is that very specific light of yours within the mirror. You're going to find your own light, and you're going to see, what makes it so special that it's yours. Like, I don't even know how to like really verbalize what I'm trying to say, but it's just your unique blueprint in this life. You're going to find that there. Okay. I feel like that is it for group 2. I feel like that's it. This group in particular, you're going to have to do some of your own, a little bit of your own self-discovery here. Like, I'm not going to be able to tell you the whole blatant answer in this reading. I feel like those who are choosing this group, those who have been drawn to this message, you know how to discover this within you. And you need to discover this for yourself within you, because that is a huge part of the spiritual journey, is self-discovery. And this is a big key for you. This is a big thing that you need to see yourself. So I will leave you with that. I hope that gave you what you needed. Please leave a comment down below how this resonated for you, and I will see you in the next one. All right, if you chose group 3, this reading is for you. Let's get into it. What wish is coming true? And again, I forgot to mention this in group 1, but I am open for private readings again. So the link to book is in the description box below, and sign up for my newsletter, because I am going to be bringing back the mediumship class. So if you're interested, you will hear about it there first. All right, group number 3. What wish is coming true? What do you need to hear about it? What is coming true? Okay. Ooh, it is certainly being backed by a lot of powerful energy, a lot of powerful movement. Okay, I'm getting that you've been putting in a lot of work. You've been putting in a lot of work, even if it doesn't feel like it. And that specifically is a message coming in here for some. Even if it doesn't feel like it, I feel like you have been putting in the work. We've got Chariot, Moon, Magician, horses in general for me signify a lot of work. You've been like putting in the steps, you've been putting in the effort, no matter how big or small, you've been putting it in. That's what matters. What matters is you've been making the effort, even if it's the smallest effort. The universe recognizes that, spirit recognizes that, and I feel like that is being celebrated, that you've been taking a lot of steps. And I feel like someone, spirit guide, is here really trying to like hammer that into you, for you to realize like you've been putting in a lot of work. Even if it doesn't feel like it, you have been. You have been, and you need to recognize that. Okay. You've been doing whatever this is something that you've been heavily manifesting forward movement. Specifically, I don't feel like those in this group are still in the phase of manifesting where they're kind of like sitting back and trying to just call in the idea of it, I guess. Something about this group, it's not a theory anymore. It's not just a wish. It's like you've been putting in the physical inspired action to make it a physical manifestation so that it does reflect in your physical reality. Like this is no longer just in the air up there. You've either been talking about it to people in person and like verbalizing it. You're bringing it into physical existence. You've been doing some kind of action, either getting out and talking to people, putting yourself out there, selling your things, whatever it is, it's in existence now. Yes. So, you're very much being driven similarly to like group 1. You're very much being driven not only by a very powerful emotional draw. I don't even want to say emotional. There's like some kind of energy that's like really drawing you to do this. And I don't know, I just was like thinking of how the moon creates the tides. Like it is a powerful magnetic force that is really drawing you to create whatever this wish is for you, whatever this wish is that you're wishing. And similarly, like group 2, I feel like it is also very divinely blessed, divinely backed. I feel more specifically like you've got some powerful guides here that are really backing you up. They've been, what is the phrase that I want to say? But they've also been helping you to put in the work and lending a hand. Okay, let's keep going. Oh my gosh, we got double Chariot. Putting in that work, putting in that action. You are leading this carriage, my friend. You are like, let's go, horses. Yeah, double Chariot here. A lot of horse energy. A lot of horse energy. Maybe connect to horses a little bit. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? One moment while I breathe into this. You know what's interesting? Something about this Two of Swords. It's throwing me off a little bit. Because you had like really powerful cards, and you still do because you had also this Chariot and this Empress. This whole spread feels good except for this one little thing. This one little card. So let me see what... One little thing is just tripping you up a little bit. A little bit. What is this that Spirit is bringing forward? Because I feel this like, let's go, let's do it. I'm putting in the work. I'm going out there and I feel like I can do it. I feel like I can get it. And there is a sense of assertiveness and confidence there, and desire and drive to enact action towards your wish. And yet, are you being honest with yourself? Because I keep feeling like, yeah, let's go, let's do it, let's get it. And then it's almost like there's this like really, really small part of you that's almost a little doubtful, like, but can I do it? And then you kind of like push yourself back into this energy and you're like, no, okay, let's go, let's get it, let's do it. So it's like, you kind of still have a little bit of this going on. You kind of still have a little shred of self-doubt. Which is very, it's just kind of funny because it's like, I don't know if you're like avoiding it actively or if you're trying to convince yourself, like, if I just keep believing in myself and keep working towards it, it's almost like a fake it till you make it. But there is like a really small part of you that does feel a little bit afraid. But what if? What if not? But what if not? And it's like a really quiet little voice. It's like a really quiet little voice. Okay, very interesting. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay. Let's keep going. Woo! All right, we got 8 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Knight of Wands. All right, these are, again, really powerful cards. Like, it feels solid. You know, the action that you've been putting in feels solid. Your approach feels solid. I feel like specifically everything you've been putting out externally feels strong. You know, it does. It feels strong. It feels like you're doing all the right things. So I just feel like it's really odd why. Let me breathe into this for a sec. Let me see what's going on here. What is going on? Okay. Again, I keep getting drawn to like, but what if it's not enough? What if it isn't? The what ifs. The what ifs are really killing you here. Like, the what ifs, they're just ifs. Everything else is like reassuring. Look at, boom, yellow, boom, yellow, boom, yellow, boom. Like, your solar plexus is on fire. You're doing all the right things. And I feel like this is like reassurance, like you are, in fact, doing everything right. So what is this, you know, what does Spirit have to say about this feeling of addressing this tiny little voice that still feels like a little bit uncertain? You know, a little bit like, I don't know, a little bit unsure. I feel like I'm getting drawn to my crown here, which is specifically talking about, you know, the divine plan, spirit guides of the universe, like, you know, really powerful celestial energy that is the magic that brings things to life. And I feel here like, I feel like that's your advice, is like connect with that energy, because even me just sitting in it, I feel like everything is working out perfectly. I feel this sense of like full trust, full faith, full knowing, specifically the knowing of like perfection. Like, it's just everything is as it should be, is as it needs to be. It's just full, it's like this massive sense of just perfect contentment. There's no fear. There's no doubt. It's this almost feeling of like rest assured. Be assured, rest assured. And I feel like That will really help you here. That will really help you whenever you feel that little inkling, even if you're trying to ignore it or avoid it. When you do feel it, and even if you don't, maybe you should try connecting anyway, because it's only going to benefit you. Connect to that divine energy. Just connect, focus on your crown chakra, focus on that space of where you connect with the divine, what that means for you, and focus on that energy and sit in that. And that can even be like speaking to your spirit guides and being like, can you help me to connect to that place where I can fully trust everything is working out as it should be, perfectly, in my favor, all the good things. I feel like you need that, and I feel like that will really help, because there is a sense of fear here. There is still a sense of fear, and it's a very human fear of, but what if? But what if? But what if it doesn't work out? But what if I fail? And you've been putting in a lot of work, and you're just afraid, like, what if it's still not enough? Like, what if it's just still not enough? And it's like they're literally telling you here in all these cards, like, you've been doing the thing, and now you just need a little bit of help trusting that you've been doing a great job, and trusting that it is like somebody's spirit guide here is really being like, listen to me. My battery died at the best part. But yeah, I have someone's spirit guide who's literally trying to like bring this home of like, you've literally been doing everything that we've been giving you, everything that we've been asking of you, everything that you need to do, everything that you have had to do, like every single step you've been doing. And they are massively proud of you for that, because I feel like someone's like spirit guides is like coming through as like a cartoon. Their eyes are just like, wow, like look at everything that our little human has achieved. Amazing. Like, we love our person. And like, oh man. And this is, I feel like your spirit guide saying this, like, if only they just believed that it was all going to work out to plan. Like, if only they just believed that it was gonna happen, that it's going to happen, and it's gonna be incredible. And this is like me channeling them, because they're just like, please believe it's going to be amazing. That's literally all you have left to do. Like, you've done literally everything else. You just need to do this one thing, and it's just have faith. Just believe and trust us. Trust, as in your guides. Trust us. Trust your guides. Yes. Wow. So, anything else for group 3? Anything else for group 3? This has probably been one of my favorite readings so far. Like, I really like today's reading. I'm actually like really proud of myself for coming up with this idea with the help of spirit. Okay. So, let's go. What do we have? Bing, bang, boom. Ah! We have the Empress, the Magician, the Emperor. Oh man, I could literally not drive home a better ending to this reading. Like, this is the, like, almost the trifecta here. You've got Empress energy bringing in prosperity, abundance, like growth, gain, everything you want. Magician literally making anything happen. Literally everything and anything possible. The Emperor putting in that confident step, the work of like, I'm gonna make it happen. Not only am I capable of making it happen, I am capable of making it happen. I will make it happen. Period. This energy packs a punch. You pack a punch. When you want to get something, you pack a punch and you get it done. And it's all about your inner power. You know, it's all about your inner power. And I feel like the wish, it is what you've been manifesting. It is. And I just feel this sense of, I feel like I'm really being like enveloped in this sense of like sitting in the, I want to say like the fruits of your accomplishment. It feels like sitting back into the space that you've been wanting to be in this energy that you've been calling in for yourself. And being surrounded by that abundance, that prosperity, that wish fulfilled energy. Really relishing in that. And I feel like there's a little bit of more of a message here with the Emperor. What is he bringing through here? I feel like this energy is talking about you putting extremely hard pressure on yourself that you really don't want to allow yourself to fail. Not that you will. You won't. You won't. But you make it extremely, you put a lot of pressure on yourself. That's really all I could say. You put a lot of pressure on yourself and you're really hard on yourself. And it makes it harder for you. In the process of like it makes the process of achieving things a little harder because you stress yourself out, because you don't want to fail. You want it to reach like the top of the top, even beyond that. Like you don't want to have an A+, you want to have an A++++++. Like you want to be that kid graduating like top of the class, like that's it. And you're just really, really hard on yourself. And it's like you don't allow yourself to get less than that. And it's almost like, I just keep wanting to reiterate, like, you're not going to get less. You're not going to get less. You're not going to fail. You're not going to have to settle. But I just feel like every time I look at this card, it's like you looking down on yourself, like you better do this. You better get this in this way. You better get this done. I don't know if you who's watching has seen Holes, but it's like, I'm tired of this girl. Well, that's too damn bad. You keep digging. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. But it's more like you don't need to be this hard on yourself. You can literally achieve the exact same thing without that added pressure. So, I feel like that's it for group number 3. I feel like we had to end on that note. Whew. Let me know how that resonated for you. I hope that gave you what you needed. Leave a comment down below, like, subscribe, follow, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.